this message is just for you. You are good enough. This is the episode for you. Now, a lot of us have grown up with this idea of work harder and prove them wrong. Your teachers didn't like you, you show them. School bullies, prove them wrong. Parents didn't think you'd amount to anything, relationship ended, reinvent yourself and show them. If people doubt you, you shock everyone. The best revenge is to prove them wrong and be someone that nobody ever thought you could be. And it's everywhere. People all over the world doing all the things that someone said they couldn't, fueled by the worst things anyone has ever said to them. And the thing is, I'm not denying that it works. I've seen people go through business school and medical school and law school and set up businesses. They become really successful, powered by all the horrible things that their parents and teachers and classmates and people that were supposed to be their friends said to them. And it's also not something that we can see from the outside. So I think we kind of assume that if we're doing it, everyone must be doing it. But it's like burning fossil fuels. It might be easy and natural to us now, it might be efficient, and once we've done it once and it's worked, it's so easy to tell ourselves that that's just how we get things done. But my goodness, it does untold damage that is so difficult to reverse. The trouble is, when we're powered by hurt, every day that we aren't at our goal feels like a new failure. Every single day we haven't made it yet feels like we're proving that certain someone right and inviting them to say that stuff to us all over again. And that means there's no celebrating the small wins, there's no pacing ourselves, there's no trusting the process, because all we can see is right now we're falling short. We set our standard, they set our standard, and we're not reaching it. So we're not where we should be. And then all the normal life stuff, the good and the bad that gets in the way of the pursuit of our goal, feels like sabotage. Maybe you get ill, maybe you get invited to a wedding, maybe it's your wedding, and yet your first feeling is, I just need to get through this so I can get back to working on not feeling like a failure for one day longer than I have to. And the biggest, most dangerous thing about this whole mindset is that by using haters as power, well, we're actually giving them power. With that one verbal attack, with that decade or 3 of snide put-downs, they've now entered our heads on a loop, whittering on in the background all the time. When we're struggling, when it's hard, when we need to keep going but we feel like we can't, what we need is compassion. The last thing we need is to hear them in the background over and over. Now, I'm not saying here, don't use your emotional pain as a muse. I'm not saying don't let your experiences inform your work, and I'm not saying don't let your experiences shape who you are. My whole body of work exists because I'm healing through my languages. But what I am saying is measure the cost of running on emotions that feel toxic in your system. I'm saying you aren't learning your language because right now you're not good enough. You're learning your language because you are good enough and you've found something that's going to help you to be what you want, do what you want, and talk to the people that you want to talk to. You have the right not to listen to those voices every day. You have the right not to invite them back for an aggressive pep talk that tears us down every time you're struggling. You have the right to let them go. And as always, language learners, you are doing a truly amazing thing, and it will take time, but you will get there. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.